Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Easy English Podcast here on English Life Channel. It's great to have you back.
Hi, everyone. We're glad you could join us because we have a useful practice session for you today.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex.
And as always, we're here to help you practice natural English for the situations you face in everyday life.
So before we get started, if you enjoy practicing with us, please give the video a like and subscribe to English Life Channel. It really supports what we do.
All right, Alex. Today, we're practicing 175 useful English sentences for daily life.
175? Sarah, that sounds like a lot for one day.
It does when you hear the number like that. But don't worry, we're not going to throw 175 sentences at you one after another.
Good, because I was already wondering if I needed a notebook, 3 cups of coffee, and the whole afternoon.
No, you'll be fine. We're going to practice them naturally, through situations you actually experience in everyday life.
Okay, that sounds much better. So these are sentences people can really use, not just sentences to memorize?
Exactly. You'll hear English for home, work, shopping, ordering food, talking with friends, making plans, asking for help, and dealing with everyday problems.
Perfect. If I can actually imagine myself using a sentence, it's much easier to remember.
That's exactly the idea. We want you to hear the English, understand the situation, and then feel comfortable using the sentence yourself.
All right, that sounds manageable.
Good. Then let's get started. Imagine your alarm rings. Your eyes are open, but your body has not accepted the situation.
Very realistic. I'd say, I'm awake, but I'm not ready to get up yet.
Great sentence. Notice that contrast. You're awake, but you're not ready. And what comes next?
I need 5 more minutes.
The most dangerous sentence in the English language.
Because 5 minutes somehow becomes 20.
Exactly. Now you finally get up. Maybe you want one small task finished immediately.
Then I can say, I'm going to make the bed before I leave the room.
Good. I'm going to is useful when you've already decided what you intend to do.
But maybe making the bed causes another problem. Now I'm late.
Then say, I'm running a little behind this morning.
I'm running a little behind this morning. I like that. It sounds more natural than explaining my whole morning.
Right. It means your schedule is later than planned. And then, because you're rushing, something disappears.
Obviously, I can't find my phone anywhere.
And I might answer, did you check the kitchen counter?
That question is useful for almost anything you lose. Did you check your bag? Did you check the car? Did you check your desk?
Exactly. And maybe the phone is on the counter, but at least your keys are safe.
I left my keys by the front door.
Right. Your keys are safe, and you can keep moving.
Okay, phone found, keys found. Now I'm still running late.
So what are you going to do?
I need to take a quick shower.
And after that?
I'm getting dressed for work.
Notice the difference. I get dressed for work can describe your routine. I'm getting dressed for work describes what you're doing now.
And then comes a serious morning decision.
Coffee?
Clothes. I hold up 2 shirts and ask, which shirt looks better with these pants?
Very useful. You can change the nouns too. Which jacket looks better with this dress? Which shoes look better with these jeans?
Sarah, now I'm dressed, but something is missing.
Breakfast.
Exactly. I haven't had breakfast yet.
Nice natural use of yet. The action hasn't happened up to this moment, but it still might happen.
And because I'm late, I'm just going to make some toast.
Just makes the plan sound simple or quick. I'm just going to make some toast. I'm just going to grab a banana.
But if Sarah is already in the kitchen,
I know what's coming.
could you make me a cup of coffee?
You're very comfortable giving me jobs this morning.
I said, could you? I was polite.
Fair point. And after breakfast?
I'll clean up after breakfast.
I'll is perfect for a decision, offer, or promise. You're saying you'll take responsibility for it.
Unless I open the refrigerator and realize we're almost out of milk.
Another everyday phrase worth remembering, we're almost out of. It means very little remains.
Then, I need to add that to the shopping list.
Good. Not just milk. We need eggs. I need to add that to the list. We're almost out of coffee. Add that too.
Running a home is basically discovering that something is always almost gone.
Very true. And before you leave, there may be another chore.
Can you remind me to take out the trash?
And I answer?
Hopefully not with a lecture.
I'll simply say, I'll do it before I leave.
Nice. Short, clear, responsible.
Now let's say you notice something else while walking past the laundry room.
The laundry is still in the dryer.
And because you're definitely not folding it now?
I'll fold it when I get home.
Good. That sentence gives a clear future time, when I get home.
Then I pick up my phone and see 1% battery.
That hurts.
I need to charge my phone.
And the natural reason?
My battery is almost dead.
Very common English, especially when your battery is nearly at 0.
Finally, shoes on, phone charging enough to survive, bag packed.
Then you can say, I'm ready to go.
And someone at the door always says, "Give me a second to grab my bag."
Give me a second usually doesn't mean exactly 1 second. It means wait a very short time.
Then comes the sentence that actually gets us out of the house.
Okay, let's head out.
I like head out.
It's a natural conversational way to say leave or start going somewhere.
So already we're doing more than memorizing. We're building a whole little network of sentences.
Exactly. And now we've left the house, so naturally the next problem is transportation.
Naturally.
You walk toward the bus stop and see the bus pulling away.
Painful. I think we missed the bus.
Notice I think. You're not stating it too strongly. Maybe you're still checking.
And I try to be optimistic. The next one should be here in 10 minutes.
Should be is useful when something is expected but not guaranteed.
10 minutes later, the bus arrives. It's crowded. I see one empty seat and ask, "Is this seat taken?"
And the person says, "No, go ahead."
Go ahead is one of those tiny phrases you hear everywhere.
Yes, here it means you can use the seat. In another situation, it can mean you can start speaking or continue.
Now imagine I'm in a new part of town.
Then this is useful. Could you let me know when we get to Main Street?
Could you let me know when we get to Main Street?
Of course. I'll tell you when we're close.
Nice. That feels like something I could actually say on a bus.
And when you recognize your stop?
I'm getting off at the next stop.
Good. We get on a bus or train, and we get off a bus or train.
Unless I'm driving today.
In that case, you may look at all the cars and say, traffic is heavier than usual today.
Heavier than usual sounds more natural than just saying, very bad traffic.
Right. And if traffic is affecting your schedule?
I might be a few minutes late.
Might works well here because the late arrival is possible, not certain.
I shouldn't leave people wondering, so I'll send them a quick message.
And that tiny sentence solves a real social problem.
Then, 20 minutes later,
you finally arrive.
I just got to the office.
Just got to means you arrived very recently. I just got home. I just got here. Or, I just got to school.
First thing at work, I'm going to check my schedule first.
And then you discover, I have a meeting at 10.
But suppose 10 no longer works.
You could ask, could we move the meeting to this afternoon?
Could we move the meeting to this afternoon?
Sure, 3 o'clock works for me.
Perfect. And move the meeting means change its scheduled time, not physically push the table.
Thank you for clearing that up.
I protect our viewers from dangerous office furniture misunderstandings.
And if the new time is fine, say, that works for me.
That sentence is incredibly useful for arrangements.
Yes, Thursday works for me. 3 o'clock works for me.
Now somebody asks how my report is going.
You say, I'm working on the report right now.
And if it's nearly finished, I'm almost done with it.
Almost done is natural and flexible. I'm almost done with lunch. I'm almost done packing.
But perhaps I'm not as close as I hoped.
Then be clear, I need a little more time.
I need a little more time. Much better than disappearing and hoping nobody asks.
Definitely. Now suppose you need feedback from a coworker.
Could you take a look at this when you have a minute?
At work, take a look at sounds conversational and natural.
It's also softer because I'm not demanding immediate attention.
Exactly. And if something in the document confuses you,
I'm not sure I understand this part.
that sounds softer than a flat I don't understand.
Then I can ask, could you explain it one more time?
Polite and direct.
But sometimes the problem isn't the idea, it's that the person spoke too quickly.
Then say, I didn't catch the last thing you said.
I didn't catch the last thing you said.
And if you still need help, add, could you say that again a little more slowly?
Could you say that again a little more slowly? That pair is much better than pretending I understood.
Absolutely. Conversation repair is a real speaking skill.
Now the explanation is clear, and I know what I need to do.
Then say, I'll take care of it.
I'll take care of it, so I'm telling the other person I'll handle the task.
Right, and if someone needs information later,
I'll send you an update before lunch.
clear action, clear time.
Then the other person might say, thanks for letting me know.
That one works almost anywhere, after a delay, a change, a problem, or a decision.
Wait, Sarah, was that sentence 50?
It was.
That went faster than I expected.
Because you weren't memorizing 50 disconnected lines, you were following real situations and using the English inside them.
I can feel that. The sentences are starting to connect.
And that connection is what helps them come back when you need them.
All right, 50 down. Where are we going next?
Work is not the only place where people talk. Let's get social.
My specialty.
Is it?
Please let me believe that for the next few minutes.
Fine. You meet someone you know. Start naturally.
Hey, how's your day going?
Casual and friendly. And a natural answer?
Pretty good, just a little busy.
Notice that you don't always need I am. Real conversation often uses short responses.
If we haven't talked recently, I might ask, what have you been up to lately?
Great phrase. It means, what have you been doing recently?
And I could answer, not much, mostly work and family stuff.
Stuff is informal, but extremely common in relaxed conversation.
Then, it's good to see you again.
And if it's been some time, you can say, I haven't seen you in a while.
I haven't seen you in a while. That feels warm without being dramatic.
Exactly. Now move the conversation toward the weekend.
Do you have any plans for the weekend?
And I might answer, I'm thinking about staying home and relaxing.
I'm thinking about is useful when your plan isn't completely decided.
Right. Now invite me somewhere.
Would you like to grab lunch sometime?
Grab lunch is casual. It simply means have lunch together.
So, Sarah?
Sure, I'd like that.
Excellent. We're officially making progress.
Don't celebrate before we choose a day.
Fine. Are you free on Saturday afternoon?
I should be free after 3.
Again, should be means you expect to be free, but you're leaving a little room for uncertainty.
Correct. Now imagine I want to bring someone else.
Ask, do you mind if I bring a friend?
And I can respond, not at all.
Which means I don't mind.
Exactly. Learners sometimes hear, do you mind? And become confused because the answer system feels backward.
So if I'm happy for you to bring a friend, not at all is a very safe response.
Right. Now we arrive at a restaurant that's busy.
I ask, what do you think about this place?
I answer, I like it, but it's a little crowded.
Nice contrast. Positive first, then a small concern.
And if we're discussing something and I have a different opinion,
I'm not sure I agree with that.
much softer than you're wrong.
Very important if you want a second invitation.
Definitely.
And I can respond, that's fair. I can see your point.
Exactly. You can understand someone's point without completely changing your opinion.
Now imagine we both start speaking at the same time.
You say, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
And you answer, no worries. Go ahead.
There's go ahead again, but now it means continue speaking.
A callback.
Exactly. Reusing phrases in different contexts helps them stay in your memory.
Now you say something confusing.
That never happens.
Let's pretend. I ask, what do you mean by that?
And instead of repeating the same confusing words, I say, let me explain it another way.
Let me explain it another way. That is useful for both learners and fluent speakers.
Definitely. Good communication also means knowing how to repair misunderstandings.
Now you ask whether I want to join another plan.
And you haven't decided.
We are so happy you are here with us today.
Short and natural.
If I need more time, let me think about it.
And if you need to answer later?
I'll get back to you.
Right. That means you'll answer or contact the person later.
Before we move on, can we do a quick memory check?
Let's do it. You're not ready to make a decision yet.
Let me think about it.
Someone spoke too quickly, and you didn't understand.
Could you say that again a little more slowly?
Nice. And someone tells you an important change.
Thanks for letting me know.
That's the payoff. You're not just recognizing the phrases now, or pulling them back when the situation appears.
Okay, I like that. What's next?
Now we're entering dangerous territory.
Shopping?
Shopping and food.
My two strongest vocabulary areas.
You're in a supermarket and can't find something.
I approach an employee and say, "Excuse me, where can I find the bread?"
And the employee answers, it's in aisle 5.
Aisle is that walkway between rows of shelves.
Right. And remember, the S is silent. Aisle.
Now I walk into a clothing store. Someone asks if I need help.
What do you say if you want to browse alone?
I'm just looking, thanks.
Natural and polite.
Then I find a shirt I like, but the size is wrong. Do you have this in a larger size?
You could also say smaller size, different color, medium, large, and so on.
Next, could I try this on?
And the employee says, the fitting rooms are over there.
A fitting room is the place where you try on clothes.
Now you find something else, but there's no clear price.
How much is this?
Simple and useful.
Then I see a red tag and ask, is this on sale?
On sale means being offered at a reduced price.
But suppose the price is still too high.
You can ask, do you have anything a little cheaper?
Do you have anything a little cheaper?
Sure, let me show you a few options.
Nice. And a little cheaper sounds less blunt than demanding something cheap.
Eventually you decide.
I'll take this one.
And at the register?
Can I pay by card?
Then, after payment, could I get a receipt, please?
That could I get pattern is appearing again.
It is. And here's another simple counter request you can use almost anywhere.
Could I get a bottle of water, please?
Short, polite, and easy to adapt.
And if I want to change something in an order?
Then you might say, could I have that without sugar?
Could I have that without sugar?
Of course.
Nice. Without is extremely useful when I want to remove an ingredient. At a restaurant, I might also say, can I get the sauce on the side?
On the side means separate from the main food rather than poured over it.
Then I order, I'd like the chicken sandwich, please.
I'd like is another very safe ordering structure.
And if the meal normally comes with salad?
You might ask, could I get fries instead of a salad?
Instead of means replacing one choice with another.
You're with someone, so order drinks too.
Can we have 2 glasses of water?
And when you're finished?
Could we get the check when you have a moment?
I like the ending, when you have a moment. It makes the request feel less abrupt.
And then the question many travelers want to know, is the tip included?
Useful in places where service charges or gratuities may vary.
Back at the grocery store, I'm buying vegetables.
What do you need?
I need half a pound of tomatoes.
That gives a clear quantity. And if the avocados all look suspicious?
Do you have any ripe avocados?
Ripe means ready to eat.
I'm tired though. I don't want a complicated dinner.
Then tell the employee, I'm looking for something quick for dinner.
That invites them to suggest something.
After walking through the store, you check your cart.
I think that's everything.
That phrase is useful whenever you believe you've finished gathering, discussing, or checking everything.
And when the cashier gives me the bags?
Finish naturally.
Thanks, have a good one.
Very common casual American English. Friendly without being formal.
And that makes 100, doesn't it?
It does. 100 useful sentences already.
Okay, now I'm impressed.
Before we move on, let's make that progress useful. If you're practicing with us, choose one sentence from the shopping or food situations and say it aloud once right now. It could be, how much is this? Could I try this on? Or any sentence that fits your life.
I like that. Hearing a sentence feels familiar, but saying it yourself is a different step.
Exactly. That little moment of retrieval is what we want throughout the lesson.
All right, 100 down, and I've actually used some of them.
Good. And the next group matters even more when real life gets messy.
Problems.
Problems. When everything works, a few simple words may be enough. When something goes wrong, you need language that helps you explain, clarify, and solve it.
All right, give me trouble.
You're at a service desk.
I start with, hi, I need some help with this.
Very good. You don't need to begin aggressively.
Then, I think there's been a mistake.
That softens the problem without immediately blaming someone.
Suppose something I received is wrong.
Say, this isn't what I ordered.
We are so happy you are here with us today.
And if the color is wrong, be specific.
I asked for the blue one, not the black one.
Clear and specific. Now, the other person knows exactly what needs to change. And after explaining the difference,
Could you change it for me?
polite and direct.
We are so happy you are here with us today.
Start simply.
I'd like to return this, please.
Then the employee may ask when you purchased it.
I bought it yesterday.
And you may need to ask, do I need the receipt?
Good. Short questions like that are powerful because you can produce them quickly under pressure.
Now suppose it's an electronic item.
It stopped working this morning.
That gives both the problem and the time.
Then, could I exchange it for another one?
Return often means give the item back. Exchange means replace it with another item.
Now let's make the problem something people deal with online.
Your package was expected yesterday.
My package hasn't arrived yet.
That describes an expected event that still hasn't happened.
Then I ask, could you check the delivery status?
Practical and specific.
Next problem, money.
You look at a bill and see the same charge twice.
I think I was charged twice.
And before accusing anyone, ask, could you take another look at the bill?
That feels cooperative instead of accusatory.
Exactly. It gives the other person room to check the problem. Another pricing problem?
The price on the shelf was different.
Clear, factual language.
And if the first employee can't solve it?
Ask, is there someone I can speak to about this?
Much better than, give me your manager.
Considerably better, and still very clear.
Now let's go digital.
You're trying to enter your account.
I'm having trouble logging in.
I'm having trouble is a valuable pattern. I'm having trouble opening the file. I'm having trouble hearing you.
Maybe the reason is obvious. I forgot my password.
Then ask, could you send me a reset link?
That's exactly the kind of sentence people need when an account problem happens.
Right. Short, specific, and easy for support to act on. Now the Wi-Fi decides it no longer believes in cooperation.
The internet keeps cutting out.
Keeps cutting out means the connection repeatedly stops.
Support asks, have you tried restarting the router?
And you say?
With controlled frustration, I already tried that.
Then ask, is there anything else I can do?
Useful because it keeps the conversation moving toward a solution.
Eventually, the problem gets fixed.
Then don't forget, thanks for helping me sort this out.
Sort this out means solve or organize the problem.
And for a warmer ending, I really appreciate your help.
That's warmer than a simple thank you when someone genuinely spent time helping you.
I think problem English is underrated.
Completely. Learners often practice greetings for years, then the first real-life difficulty happens and they have no sentence ready.
And problems are when your brain is already stressed.
Exactly why ready-made language helps.
All right, problem solved. What next?
Plans, appointments, and that mysterious activity adults spend half their lives doing.
Finding a time when everybody is free.
Exactly. Start with, are you available tomorrow morning?
Sarah, are you available tomorrow morning?
I'm free between 9 and 11.
Nice. Between 9 and 11 gives a window rather than one exact time, but maybe 9 is too early for me.
Then ask, could we make it a little later?
Could we make it a little later?
Sure. How about 11:30?
That works better for me.
Exactly. Adding better compares this new time with the earlier suggestion.
Now imagine I need a professional appointment.
Start with, I need to make an appointment.
All right, I need to make an appointment.
What day works best for you?
Do you have anything available this week?
Great. Anything available is flexible because you aren't demanding one exact time.
If Thursday is easiest for me, is Thursday afternoon open?
Here, open means there is an available appointment time.
They say 2 o'clock is free.
Then say, could you put me down for 2 o'clock?
Could you put me down for 2 o'clock?
Absolutely. You're scheduled for 2.
Nice. Put me down for sounds very natural for scheduling a reservation, class, or appointment.
Now make sure you know where you're going.
Can you confirm the address for me?
And if you're unsure about documents or preparation,
Do I need to bring anything?
another simple sentence that prevents a lot of trouble.
Then, how early should I arrive?
That can prevent confusion when you arrive.
Unfortunately, 2 days later my schedule changes.
Then tell them, I may need to reschedule.
That's clear without giving too much detail.
And if you want to give a short reason,
Something came up at work.
something came up means an unexpected situation appeared.
It's useful when you don't want to give a long personal explanation.
Exactly. Then ask, could we move it to Friday instead?
Could we move it to Friday instead?
Friday works for me.
Great. That solves it.
And because you changed things late?
I'm sorry for the late notice.
Very useful for cancellations or schedule changes.
If the person cooperates, thanks for being flexible.
Nice professional and social English.
Now let's move from appointments to plans with friends.
It's late afternoon. You're not sure whether tonight's plan is still happening.
Are we still on for tonight?
Great phrase. Still on means the plan is still happening as expected.
The answer, yes. I'll see you at 7.
Later you leave home and text, I'm on my way now.
That sentence appears constantly in real messages.
Then give an estimate.
I should be there in about 20 minutes.
And what might the other person say?
Text me when you get there.
And you need a meeting point.
I'll meet you by the entrance.
Finally,
Perfect. See you soon.
that whole exchange is worth practicing as one unit because real conversations need both sides, not just one isolated sentence.
Wait, that was sentence 150, wasn't it?
It was. Only 25 left.
Now I definitely want to finish.
Good, because the final 25 take us back home and through the end of the day.
Finally. I've been asking to go home for a while.
Haha. Then imagine a long day and you open your front door.
With feeling, I'm finally home.
Finally tells us you've been waiting for that moment. And what's your first priority?
I'm going to change into something comfortable.
Very realistic daily English.
Second priority. I need to sit down for a few minutes.
And now your evening becomes less urgent.
I ask, do you want to watch something later?
I answer, I'm in the mood for a comedy.
I'm in the mood for a comedy. So, in the mood for tells us what we feel like having, watching, or doing.
Exactly. You can be in the mood for pizza, music, a walk, or a quiet night.
Speaking of pizza, I look toward the kitchen and immediately lose motivation.
Say it.
I don't feel like cooking tonight.
I don't feel like means you don't have the desire or energy for something.
Then I ask, should we order something?
And because I'm tired too, I say, I'm fine with whatever you choose.
I'm fine with whatever you choose. Dangerous freedom.
Why?
Because if you say, whatever, you cannot reject my choice 5 minutes later.
That is not an English rule.
It should be.
Food arrives, now chores.
I negotiate. I'll do the dishes if you take out the trash.
I consider the offer.
Please remember our earlier discussion where I asked Sarah to help with dishes.
I remember.
So?
Deal.
Growth, teamwork, a beautiful conclusion.
We are not finished.
Of course not.
You still have a few responsibilities.
I need to finish a few things before I relax.
Very natural. Someone calls while you're working.
I'll call you when I'm done.
Good. When I'm done means when I've finished what I'm doing.
Now something more modern.
Your phone?
Unfortunately, I'm trying to spend less time on my phone.
That's a useful way to describe an ongoing effort. I'm trying to.
Then the uncomfortable confession. I've been scrolling for way too long.
Way too long means much longer than you think is reasonable.
So I decide I'm going to put it away for a while.
For a while means for some period of time.
Phone away, room quiet.
How do you feel?
I need some quiet time.
Simple and useful. Sometimes hearing it, saying it once, and moving on is enough.
Then I think about the day and say, today was more tiring than I expected.
Good comparison. More tiring than I expected.
But I also want to recognize what went well. But at least I got everything done.
At least is useful when you point to one positive part of a situation.
After a difficult task, I might say, I'm glad that's over.
Very natural emotional English.
Then I look toward tomorrow with cautious optimism.
Which sounds like,
Tomorrow should be a little easier.
hopefully you've earned an easier day.
Now I start preparing for bed. I'm going to set my alarm for 7.
And a smart preparation step?
I'll get my clothes ready tonight.
Why?
That'll save me time in the morning.
That'll is the natural contraction of that will.
The final decision of the day. I'm going to get some sleep.
And the final sentence?
Good night. Talk to you tomorrow.
And that makes 175.
We actually did it.
We did. And because those sentences came through real situations, they should feel more like usable English than a list you were asked to memorize.
Definitely. But I have one question.
What is it?
If you stop helping me and suddenly give me a real situation, can I actually find the English myself?
Good question. Let's find out.
Oh, so we're not finished yet.
One final real-life challenge.
All right, try me.
Tomorrow morning is going to be busy. You already decided tonight that you'll wake up at 7.
I'm going to set my alarm for 7.
Good. That was already part of your plan. Then you notice your clothes are still in the closet and decide right now to prepare them.
I'll get my clothes ready tonight.
Exactly. I'm going to often fits an existing plan, while I'll often fits a decision, offer, or promise made in the moment.
That difference is much easier to remember inside one situation.
That's the idea. Now you arrive at work, and someone explains something too quickly.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say that again a little more slowly?
Perfect recovery.
And could you makes the request sound a little softer than can you.
Right. You may also hear words like could you or did you connected in fast speech. You don't need to copy every sound perfectly. Clear speech comes first.
Good, because trying to imitate every tiny sound can make speaking harder.
Exactly. Now your coworker explains the idea again, but one part still isn't clear.
I'm not sure I understand this part.
Good. And later they suggest a plan you may not agree with.
I'm not sure I agree with that.
Same useful opening, different situation.
So instead of memorizing 3 separate explanations, I'm noticing one pattern that I can reuse.
Exactly.
Sarah, I think that may be the most useful lesson from all 175 sentences.
Which one?
I don't need to remember all of them at once. I need to recognize useful patterns and adapt them when real life changes.
That's exactly how I want you to practice.
Give me one example.
Take a sentence you already know. I'm free between 9 and 11.
Okay.
Listen to it once, repeat it, then change one detail.
I'm free between 2 and 4.
Good. Or take, could we move it to Friday?
Could we move it to Monday?
Exactly. Listen, repeat, adapt. Keep the correct model, but make the details fit your life.
One more test before we go.
All right, traffic is slowing you down.
I might be a few minutes late.
Your order arrives, but it's wrong.
This isn't what I ordered.
Someone asks you to decide immediately, but you need more time.
Let me think about it.
And someone spends 10 minutes helping you solve a difficult problem.
I really appreciate your help.
There you go. You didn't need another long review. You just used the English.
That feels much more useful.
So here's your challenge. Choose one sentence from today that fits your real life. Say it aloud, change one detail, and make it yours.
And if you want extra practice, put your new sentence in the comments and tell us where you would use it.
We'd love to see which situations matter most to you.
And if this lesson helped you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to English Life channel for more practical English practice.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us on the Easy English podcast.
Keep listening, keep speaking, and most importantly, keep using the English you learn.
Take care, everyone. We'll see you next time.